look at this production value off the charts. Welcome to the Shlicketty DooCast, episode 98. Ah, should I throw it, Mike?
No, don't.
Nah, we don't want to get the production value going up. Oh, we got to buy those sound effects.
That's true. It's one less edit.
Episode 98, Shlicketty DooCast. I'm Aaron Forsyth. Welcome back, kiddios and papa daddies and skinny people and people starving for entertainment, starving for something. Speaking of starving, here's Mike. He's over here. He's doing it. He's doing the deal. He's hungry.
Well, look at me here for episode 98.
I'm hungry. He's hungry. We're gonna have a food episode today, aren't we?
Oh, I got a couple things to talk about.
I do too.
Before I get into that real quick, since you mentioned it. So throw in the sign. Yeah, it's just another sound effect.
Yeah, the breaking glass. Yeah. I know. It was the old homage to Letterman throwing the card behind his desk.
It was throwing anything through the fake windows.
The glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to whiz the cards.
Yeah, the cards, the pencils, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm shot out of a can today. I might have a little. I got the buck today. Look at that. I went to it's all soggy, rainy out. I was like, today's a good day for a nice warm coffee. So I got some hot coffee, and I'm gonna be shot out of a cannon.
Oh yeah. So, is it like beer where if you drink it fast, it hits you harder?
Yeah. But I find now, not all coffee. Some coffee doesn't work on you. You know how some people with energy drinks. I don't know. You ever meet an energy drink person?
Well, I've been an energy drink person. I thought you were gonna ask, have I?
I didn't think you were. That's why I didn't bother.
Yeah, no, I don't drink the energy drinks. Caffeine doesn't really affect me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it doesn't with me.
I've never felt anything with caffeine.
Like a weird Monster Energy doesn't really work on me. But then I go, every time I do a Red Bull, I'm off the roof. And the same with the Starbucks coffee. Something about Starbucks, something in their Seattle jizz has got some kind of octane. It's just like, it just gets in my chemical system and I go crazy.
I've had people say that, not necessarily to me, but one time was an art teacher when I was in college for art for a minute. And he came in, man, he was going off about the McDonald's coffee. He's like, I don't like McDonald's, I don't like supporting McDonald's, but God, I think they put some crack in their coffee because I just crave it.
Yeah, they did have good coffee, more than late 90s, mid-90s. They do have good coffee, actually.
And I hear that sometimes people say it about Dunkin' Donuts or stuff like that.
Yeah, Dunkin', I know. I like their coffee. They're like Tim Hortons. They have good coffee that tastes good, but I'm still tired afterwards. I'm not the caffeine level's not really hitting me hard here.
Huh.
But I don't know.
So it's more about the caffeine jolt than the taste.
I like both. You gotta have both. It's a duo.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what it seems, but from what you were saying, I was kind of like, well, maybe it's just about the buzz.
But Starbucks ain't a cheap date, so that's why you can't be drinking Starbucks every day. You'd be in the poorhouse.
What's it like, $6?
Now it's a treat. But when I had a little bit of money cooking, I was going every day, I get a Starbucks card, and then I'm like loading up the app and getting stars and stuff and tipping, tipping through the app. I like the app,
Do you?
Yeah. I used to do an old bit. Like, Starbucks is giving out free coffee. And they go, and then everyone goes, huh? Everyone's looking at you, and then you go, today I'm Stacy. Because you could when you walk into Starbucks, you could literally, there's coffees and all these fruity drinks and food, like people pick up their orders. Yeah. I could literally walk into Starbucks right now and just go, and walk out. Nobody would know the difference.
No, well, especially with the app ordering.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason.
You've ordered it. You've already paid for it.
I know, but I'm not a thief. I don't. I mean,
at that point, waving and saying hi is just a formality. It's just a nicety anyway. But yeah, you could just.
They know me at this Starbucks. They know me now. They're, hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they know me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice when they know your name. You ever go to a store where you only know those people from the store?
Oh yeah.
Like a restaurant or something like that. You go, okay, hey Mike, how you doing?
Well, back in the days when we had, I liked better than Blockbuster Video, I liked Hollywood Video. So right across from the Hollywood Video, which on the corner was a gas station. Out there in Arizona, it's Circle K. And right down, the grocery store was here, the apartment was right here, so
Oh boy, yeah.
So I'd come home from work every day, stop at the gas station. You gotta get gas, smokes, beer, pop over to Hollywood Video.
You're in a white trash circle.
Yeah.
White trash cul-de-sac.
Yeah, hit the grocery store on Saturday morning, but if it was a Friday night, I'd hit the Hollywood Video and rent like a couple of movies, a few video games. But the gas station was always the same poor fucker working in there all the time, you know?
Did you know your name, or did you just knew you, but what's up, man?
I think it did get to a certain point after like 9 months where I think it was like on my debit card. And I think one time he used my name. He's like, see you tomorrow, Mike. And I was like, it was like, oh, he knows my name and he knows I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was like, am I that predictable? You know?
Yeah.
But then I was like, all right, well, if you know my name, what's your name? You know? Sort of thing.
I'd get the old where the lady would know, like, oh, you're the guy who comes in every day and gets the American Spirits and a carrot cake, you know, and then, you know, something like, and then the one day you go to get cigarettes, you get the cigarettes, and they're out of carrot cakes. She's like, yeah, they're all out of your carrot cakes today. Yeah, the deliveries, you know, so they know.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I think it happened to me one time. Like, there was an issue with one of the trucks delivering the beer, so they didn't have Bud Light in the cans, and he's like, the Circle K's are everywhere out there. So it was literally like, he's like, you can go 2 blocks over to the other store and get it. And I'm like, I don't want to go all the way like 2 blocks, you know.
Wow, 2 blocks.
I know. But also, like, I could be like, it's no big deal. I got 5. I'm not looking at getting hammered tonight. And in the morning, I'm going to hit the grocery store. I'll just get more beer at the grocery store tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
You know, sort of thing. But, yeah.
I had a list of questions at some point if we ever run out of things to talk about. And on that list, which I'll add one right now, I was thinking about it the other day, because I don't drink anymore, but you do. I go,
a little bit, yeah.
How, at this stage of the game, in your partying age, well, you're not really a big partier, but we've all partied.
Oh, back in the day we did.
Yeah, we used the hoedown. But I'm saying now, like, if you were going to indulge and you go, okay, I'm going to get loaded tonight, how many beers is going to be loaded?
Well, so this brings me back to what I was initially asking you about the caffeine in the coffee. I said, is it like beer, where if you drink it faster, it sort of compounds? Like,
no.
Here's the thing.
It's just X amount you'll get. Yeah, it's just like you're either speedy or not speedy. You never really get kind of speedy.
Okay, so, whenever they talk about like alcohol and alcohol consumption, right? It's always 12-ounce beer equals 5-ounce glass of wine equals 1.5 shots.
Right.
So that's 1 serving of alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. So the way it works, so you don't get over the legal limit, is it's got to be like 1 beer per hour.
Yeah.
So if that's normal drinking, well, you're not really going to get a buzz. That's sipping on a beer. That's like a beer an hour, right? But, so you're not going to get drunk off that. But if you go aggressively, there have been times I've done it aggressively on purpose and accidentally a couple of times.
Yeah.
And, where it's like, you go to the bar and it's like hot summer and the beers are cold and they're going down.
Yeah, you
easy.
chug the first one, maybe
Not even
do a shot,
chug.
and then, all right, then give me the second one to sip on.
I'm talking when it's like you're really into this beer and you start drinking it and you
like when the frosty, snowy mug.
Yeah, and you kill half of it just, on that first one. And then it's so good that you're like, oh, you gotta let your throat warm up a little bit because it was so cold, and then hit the back half of it. That could be gone in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
But let's say 15 to 20 minutes per beer. So you get 3 to 4 beers per hour.
Sure.
Now you're getting a buzz. So if you pound 4 beers in 1 hour,
I've easily done that.
that'll get you a pretty good buzz going.
Yeah.
Like kickstarting a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because it goes right to your head and you start getting like dizzy and silly. And because it hits so quickly, you don't get the tiredness run down that you can sometimes get.
That's true.
With,
That's true.
An extended beer session. And by beer, I'm talking Bud Light. Like, I know if you're doing something heavier, like a what's the Irish one that everybody loves, the big heavy one, the black and tan?
Oh, well,
Guinness.
Guinness aren't that strong.
No?
No.
I don't know.
But let's just say an IPA, a double, it has way more ABV, alcohol by volume. Sure.
Do they really?
Oh, God, yeah.
Because the Bud Lights, I feel like it's pretty light, like 3%, maybe 4?
It's 4.5.
Oh, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Budweiser's 5.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay, so if a beer's like 3.5, that's like that. Like out in Utah, they got that 3.2 beer.
Yeah, sure. There's all kinds of light beers out there. Yeah. There's
No, but I mean it's state law in Utah.
Oh, to have
the beers have lower alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So, so what about? Remember when we were growing up, there were a lot of Canadian import beers going on.
Yeah.
Is that still a big thing?
Well, yeah, Labatt's is everywhere.
I know Labatt's and Molson are going to be everywhere because
Yeah, it's everywhere.
they're like Canadian Coke and Pepsi.
Sure. But it's a lot more integrated, back and forth now. Now this is always rumored that a Labatt's has more ABV if you're to drink it in Ontario than if you're to drink it here in Pennsylvania.
Well, that's what I'm saying about the Utah thing.
I don't know if that was an urban myth or if it's true. I have never had a beer or looked at a beer that was in Ontario.
Yeah, I mean, ask somebody at work that would know about
they would know because I got
beer
Labatt's
thing.
people next to me all the time.
Yeah, or just even because you could cite the 3-2 rule for Utah as
Sure, there's that.
But yes, that's what I'm thinking.
How many beers can you put down though? What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
definitely do a 6-pack.
I end up really hammered.
8 would be your limit?
Oh no, I've done just about like 12-pack.
You've done the 12.
Oh yeah.
On a hot summer day?
Dude.
Like a mow the lawn hot summer day?
Dude, when I used to go to the Renaissance Festival, I would get in there at 10 a.m. and start pounding, and I would get fucking hammered within a couple hours.
Wow.
It was a good time. And then go watch jousting. Huh?
You didn't nap?
No, but sometimes we wouldn't stay. Honestly, it was rare that we stayed all the way till closing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We did that a couple of times, and it was interesting. It's like a whole different world.
Yeah.
At the end of the day when it's closing. Because normally, it's like you get there at 10 a.m., there's not that many people, it starts to fill up. You get the Johnny-come-latelys that's showing up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock to just come for like 2-3 hours. It starts getting packed, and that's when we start getting tired. So usually like 3 or 4 we'd leave. So it's 10 till 4, like 6 hours.
There's two, like a Renfest is a prime example, like a baseball game.
Because you're walking around too.
There's two outlooks to do it. Like, you could go, I'm going to go to the baseball game and I'm going to drink beers and hoot and holler and hoot, Or you can go like a nerd and just and drink water and be quiet and enjoy it, Now, Renfest would be the same way. I could see some folks are getting loaded and partying. That's their Super Bowl, All right, it's Nerdfest. And then some nerds are just like, aren't drinkers. And it's like, geez, these guys are out of control.
Well,
I could see the disparity of the
there's
partiers and the non-partiers.
for the most part it's non-partiers.
That's what I would think.
For the most
the squares are pretty non-square.
For the most part, it's family oriented.
Yeah.
Right. So they've got like beers and mead. That's it. Like maybe they're doing like margaritas or something or whatever. I don't know, one of those frozen drinky ones.
Yeah, I'm sure there's kind of slushy machines somewhere off in the corner.
Exactly. But I wasn't really dealing with that. But mostly it's all family stuff.
Sure.
Right? So you've got the sort of high school, college age nerds that are doing the cosplay and dressing up, and man, they're good. They're real good. I saw some real good stuff. And then you've got the young families, which always make me laugh, like especially like the young Mexicans. So it's like some 18 to 20 something Mexican guy with his girlfriend and their couple of kids.
Like the young parents, and they got
And the guy is always way not into any of this Renaissance Festival
but he's trying
stuff.
to do something entertaining for
He's doing it for the family because the girlfriend's like, oh, it'll be nice. Let's go.
Let's get the kids out of the house.
Maybe she's into it. Maybe she was just curious, But you can tell he's not impressed by any of it. Not that he's mad about it, but he's just uninterested.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes, because I'll watch them, because it always kind of makes me laugh. Because sometimes they'll laugh at, the nerds in the costumes and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people with fairy wings, stuff like that.
Devil horns and weird things.
Elf ears and
daytime goths.
Yeah, a lot of daytime goths. Because out there in Arizona, it's sort of like it's almost like a little nerd Comic-Con sort of things.
It is, but I would think being so hot out there, you couldn't get as elaborate.
Well, that's the thing. It starts in February. In February, it's nice and cool.
Oh, okay. So you could wear
February,
the cloaks
you're looking for the sun.
Yeah.
To warm up because it's chilly. It's still chilly. By March, you're looking for the shade because it's getting warm. Yeah, because it goes for like 2 months, like 8 weeks. They kept adding more and more weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because they had all sorts of nerds. Like one time there were these 3 kids. They were probably late high school, maybe early college. They were wearing Star Trek Next Generation outfits. They looked exact. They were really good. I was talking to them. I was like, you guys' costumes are killing it.
I do like the Next Generation uniforms, though. They're kind of
Yeah.
cool. The angular and the way,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
It's good, simple design. They had good com badges. It looked real good.
Yeah.
And I just had to say something. But, at the Renfest, sometimes you get people doing the sort of fairy tale dress-up sort of thing,
Okay.
And sometimes it's sort of like Spanish 1500s sort of look, which is sort of piratey look.
Okay.
But then sometimes you get people doing the sort of Viking-y look where it's like, furs and like leather gauntlets and stuff.
And then some of them get, like you said, the fairies and the
Yep,
weird
a lot of
elfy
fairies.
things.
Yep.
And some of them are getting a little bit more elaborate. I always find it entertaining.
And there is a lot of goths, like you said.
Yeah.
Or just like us with like a black jeans, black t-shirt, long hair,
I always find it like the Comic Cons make me laugh because they're creative. Like you'll see somebody that'll be like this. I saw a picture of a guy the other day. He was dressed like Peter Griffin. If Peter Griffin was Boba Fett. You know what I mean?
See, that's funny.
That kind of shit.
I like when they stack a joke on top of a joke.
Something. Or it was Snarf from Spaceballs as a stormtrooper.
That's funny.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
That's like, oh my God, all right, you're winning here. I love it.
That's always good stacking the joke. Like stacking the references on top of each other.
Right.
Because it's like, sure, it could be, Barf from Spaceballs, but if it's him in the
A real stormtrooper
outfit.
Yeah.
Well, a real stormtrooper outfit would be funny. Because they had a definite look to their fake stormtrooper costumes in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
But didn't they do that? Didn't they do the jail breakout scene?
I think so. I haven't seen Spaceballs in years.
I know, it's been a long
Isn't
time.
part 2 coming out?
I feel
Did it
like...
stall because of what's his name dying?
Who died?
I don't know. I thought somebody did. Well, didn't Rob Reiner have a hand in that?
It's Mel Brooks.
I know it's Mel Brooks, but I thought he was being overseen by Reiner and them.
I don't know.
I thought he had his hands in it. But maybe I could be wrong.
I'm not sure about that. I don't recall hearing.
Yeah, I thought it was like, it was all guns a-blazing going ahead. Spaceballs 2, we're doing this.
Well,
then all of a sudden it's radio silence.
The other thing I kind of heard is, you know who Josh Gad is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably involved.
Yeah, because he does a lot of Broadway stuff, and I think he was doing one of the runs of The Producers, where he was doing the Max Bialystock role, and so I think him and Mel Brooks are like, I think they really like each other. So I think Josh Gad's involved with it, and he's sort of like executive producing. So he's going to take care of the stuff overall, and he'll check in with Mel. So Mel's not going to be bothered with the whole production.
Yeah.
Josh will just check in with him every now and then.
Huh. And know what else is coming out? Are we interested? Do we care about the Mandalorian movie?
Oh,
I like the series, but do we like it enough for the screen?
I mean, a short answer for the Star Wars shit, none of it's really grabbed me too much, except for like Andor and the Rogue One.
Sure.
Those ones.
Yeah, that's standalone though.
Those ones were good.
That's just the universe.
No, but the way that they were doing the movies, the way that it was looking and feeling,
Mandalorian wasn't too shabby.
No, Mandalorian wasn't too shabby, but once again, you can kind of tell the visual effects with your eyes that they're using the volume, especially that first season. That first season's very dark. Everything's backlit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people silhouetted against open doorways.
But that's kind of cool.
It really.
I liked it. It gave it the scare.
It does.
Darkened it up.
My TV's a little bit underpowered in brightness, so it makes it almost unwatchable for me.
Yeah.
But.
And the Boba Fett one was kind of cool too, and they blended the two together, so it was kind of working. It was almost working.
The two series.
I just thought the young, Baby Yoda thing, what's his name? Grogu. All right, we like Grogu, but it's clearly a hand puppet. It's just clearly not good.
Oh, it's good. It's a good puppet. I feel like they get a lot of expressive out of that.
They do. They get his eyes going, and he twitches, and the way he looks at things curiously is kind of cute and cool. But when they show him moving, and I'm glad they gave him the hoverball. That's cool. Yeah. But when they show him I saw a trailer for the new movie, and they show him hopping out of it and just running, and it looked like, oh my God, that looks like fifth grade.
Yeah, it looks like it's on a stick, and they're just tilting it back and forth. Yeah, no,
and I was like, I saw that too.
That's why I feel like they don't do that much. It's like when they busted out in the prequel Star Wars ones with Yoda doing backflips when he's lightsaber fighting Count Dooku, which is, CGI Christopher Lee. So it's all CGI fight at that point.
Yeah, that one they made him too good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they had the Christopher... I mean, if you watch it, the Christopher Lee character isn't doing too much physicality, but he seems like he's definitely moving without any aches or
And
pains.
there's certain little inconsistencies I didn't like. Like, you know how the Mandalorian can't take his helmet off? But then they showed in this clip on the trailer, they show him pull off his helmet and a perfectly shaven face with a perfectly trimmed mustache for Pedro Pascal. And you go, I would think he'd have a scruff. He'd be all gross, But no, he looked, okay, yoink, perfect shave.
Yeah, now, because we don't know if
Do they
he's...
shave in space?
Yeah. Yeah, and it could make sense somehow story-wise. Like, we don't know what the story is. And, you got to figure... To a certain degree, I do like what they're doing with the Star Wars TV universe with Dave Filoni at the helm, making the decisions, because he was the one writing the whole Clone Wars and all that sort of, the Ahsoka series and all that, the animated stuff.
I didn't mind Ahsoka. I like that. I'm a little Jedi'd out, but that's all right. I'm with Ahsoka.
I'm with you, and I haven't really watched those animated ones very much, but I feel like he's got a good handle on the story and the lore and weaving the tale. I feel like he's good. He's got it. He's got a good vision for it. So I like him being in charge now. Him and Favreau,
Yeah, but I don't know. I know. I got PTSD of hating Star Wars, and then I'm back in. It's like the girlfriend who leaves every week.
So
it's like I'm ready to break up with Star Wars, but I'm still in a relationship with Star Wars here.
Now, nobody ever mentions the Obi-Wan series.
I know. What's his name's a good actor, and he plays a good young Obi-Wan.
Honestly, other than the little girl that they've got playing young Leia and the whole concept of it being young Leia with Obi-Wan, I'm not sure I buy. But other than that, I really liked all that. I thought that was really good tone. Showing Obi-Wan laying low on Tatooine, just working a job, cutting up, cutting like meat processing off some giant monster that's dead in the
I would have
desert.
liked to see, they should have made a spin-off of who's the uncle that raised Skywalker.
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen. Yeah,
Aunt Beru.
Yeah, they should have gave Uncle Owen a spin-off, I mean,
well,
I was more interested in Uncle Owen.
Well, in the prequels, they got that, what's-his-face? He's a well-known actor now. They got him playing Uncle Owen.
Oh, yeah.
Or just Owen, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm just nervous that it's going to suck. Or I'm nervous that it's just going to be meh.
Well, that's the thing. So it's like, I was very meh with, by the time they got to Ahsoka, I was very meh.
I was kind of back in with the TV series stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was back in. Maybe it was the pandemic, and maybe I was just caught up in things.
Because for me, first series of Mandalorian, it's all right, but it all just plays like a Western. It all feels narratively, story-wise, it feels like stuff I've seen before. And with the backlighting stuff, I mean, the volume is cool. It's a great tool to use, but I just feel like it's too many of the same shots.
Yeah, I was about to
over and
tap
over.
out when it was the 4 kids on the speeder bikes.
Right.
Then they're half robot people, and they're like hipster kids.
Was that the first season?
No, that was like the second.
See, so the second season, then, they got a bit away from the silhouettes against the doorways sort of shooting, and they expanded the world a little bit. So it was a little bit more interesting, and they started to dig into the story a little bit more. You started to get some answers about stuff. So I found it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, there were parts where it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, are you test marketing a possible spinoff with these 4 kids?
Testing my limits?
Yes, you're
my
testing.
patience?
Yeah, I was like, all right, are we dealing with toys? Or I felt like those 4 kids on the speeder bikes was like, don't even try to cram this down my throat.
Yeah, it screamed like, toy marketing.
Yeah, and I felt like I was in a focus group.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all test marketed. People in other cities saw different colors.
Yeah,
they saw pink, orange, and purple.
Not good.
No.
Yeah, so Mandalorian, do we want to see it? We're definitely not going to go to the theater for it. Her and I go, well, we'll just obviously wait for it to come to Disney, but...
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like these days, I want to go to the movies. Last time I was at the movies was with you, and...
we saw Napoleon.
Yeah, we saw Napoleon, and that was Thanksgiving 2 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't been to the movie since either.
Which I kind of wanted to rewatch that Napoleon, at home, but I guess it's an Apple Plus one.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think so.
That was good.
That F1.
I think they rushed the ending, but it was already getting long in the tooth, but it was good.
It's a big story to tell, I guess.
Big story to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty well done. I thought it was pretty interesting. But yeah, narratively, it's sort of all over the place. But it's a pretty sprawling story, I guess.
A lot to it.
Yeah, I mean Napoleon and all that. All right, real quick question. When we started the episode, we didn't do the glass crash.
We didn't do the glass crash.
What about my intro? Should we retire my visual intro and just start with us both on screen?
No, I think it brings it in. It's
You like
fine.
the reveal?
Yeah, we'll do the reveal. I think since you're going to square it now, I don't know. I don't know if you need like. What if you had a border around it?
I think I could put a
Like
border.
a thin border?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I always. Originally, when we were talking concepts, like, how are we going to do this? I thought it would be funny to have, like, an old TV right there and have your face pop on, like a Max Headroom kind of thing.
You can't find old TVs anymore.
I know. Wouldn't it be funny if I actually had an old TV sitting there, or like a robot body with a TV head, and then your face was on the robot head?
Yeah, because essentially we just get the object,
Yeah.
and then we just tape around the screen, paint it chroma key green,
Yeah.
right? Then remove the tape, and then when we shoot it, then I just take my image like we normally have, and I just
Like you're inside the TV.
put it there, replace it. Yeah, because you can use different filters. I got a bug bite. How the fuck did I get a bug bite?
How do you get a bug bite? It's fucking cold out.
I don't know. It was like last night.
Oh, spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a spider bite.
Yeah, because I laid down on the couch and pulled my robe over me, and then I was like, why is my elbow all itchy?
Oh, you're going to have a
I
spider.
can feel it.
You're going to get superpowers.
Hey.
Speaking of new Spider-Man trailer,
Oh, yeah.
they said that Spider-Man trailer is the most watched, it's like up to 1 billion views or whatever, most watched trailer in trailer history.
Well, Spider-Man is like the most popular superhero character internationally. Everybody loves Spider-Man.
Internationally. I wasn't even thinking America. You're right, internationally.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
over in Asia, Japan, and everybody loves the Spider-Man. And the Tom Holland's very charming, and the
He seems a little young to me, but it's fine. It's cool. I get it.
What, him?
Yeah.
No, he's like...
He's 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he looks young in Spider-Man.
He does.
Zendaya, it's cool. All right.
Yeah.
I almost feel like she's kind of baked into it already, so it's fine. But she's a little too popular for the role. But okay.
But that's why I kind of like it, because it's like she's playing it sort of appropriate to the world and the level.
Yeah.
But she's bringing a certain gravitas to
She's
to
an
it all.
accomplished actress, so she's not going to cheese out on it.
No.
She can give Jane is it?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, yeah, she can give Mary Jane a couple extra nuances that probably.
And she totally does.
Yeah.
I very much like her as an
Yeah.
actress and
Yeah.
that character because of the way she's doing it. Very engaging. She's very good. But I've seen her in a bunch of other stuff
Yeah.
where I didn't necessarily like the character or what she was doing. Once again, she's a good actress, so you're like,
Yeah, if they're playing a scoundrel, you go,
yeah,
wow,
Yeah.
I hate this person
Yeah.
because they're playing a scoundrel so good.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the cast and overall the stories and stuff have been pretty good. Like I like those movies. So
Yeah, this one will be good. I'm kind of looking forward to it in a weird way. Now, Spider-Man, I would check out. Who's going to be the bad villain? Is it the tarantula?
It looked like there's going to be like 6 or 7.
Yeah, and
so,
they're teasing the scorpion, maybe.
No, it's not teasing. One of those images that they showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
Because I went back and like going frame by frame. But also Charlie on Emergency Awesome. Shout out to Emergency Awesome channel. He was going through. He was hitting on all that stuff.
Okay.
He was showing stuff that I didn't even see.
Yeah.
Because there was that one screenshot that I sent you, because you had sent me a screenshot of the comic book
Of tarantula
of Tarantula,
hitting the wall. Yeah.
and then Charlie had freeze framed it, and it was the same thing where Spider-Man's over here on the building, Tarantula's here, he's got a foot in the building, and he's
Because these
attacking.
filmmakers love to take the classic covers and recreate the scene, just so nerds
Even
think
if it's
an
only
Easter
for
egg.
pause it and freeze it.
Oh yeah,
there's the
'cause
image.
they know that they're better than show posters. They know those nerds are going to sell that
Yeah.
Easter egg.
Yeah, and they're doing it a lot more effectively these days than they used to. Because I used to hate the superhero movies. Like back in the day when they were doing like Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. The way they did, superhero stuff back then, I hated.
With the 2000s kind of, the 97 to 2001.
Yeah.
That era.
Yeah, I guess around in there, where it was all sort of like, ham-fisty, look how cool I am, sort of. Because it was coming out of like the action movies of the 80s with the Stallones and Schwarzeneggers and Bruce Willises.
Yeah, and it almost felt like, the soundtrack was they build
You're
the soundtrack
best
just
around.
yeah, they'd build the soundtrack almost with the movie, so they would, because the CD's going to sell, push the movie, and the movie's going to push the CD, and it's like...
Speaking of which, this is a good example of what we're talking about here. Do you ever hear the story that originally Beverly Hills Cop was going to star Sylvester Stallone?
I've heard that rumor. I don't know if it's fact or fiction.
Yeah.
Is it fact?
It is. Because they offered it to Stallone, Beverly Hills Cop, and he wanted to make it grittier and more harder edge. And so he took the script and he did a punch-up on it and sent it back to them, and they're like, well, no, this isn't even hardly a comedy anymore. He's like,
yeah, maybe we don't want to see the comedy. We want to see the action.
So they were like, nah, this isn't going to work. So they were done talking to Stallone. Stallone took his version of the script idea, made a few more changes, and made it into a movie, and that's that movie Cobra.
Ew. I've never seen Cobra, though, honestly.
Really?
I don't think I have.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen Cobra. Yeah, now that you mentioned, I have not seen Cobra.
This is at the time when Stallone was married to Brigitte Nielsen, who was in Rocky IV.
And Red Sonja.
Yep, and Red Sonja, 100%.
Yeah.
And so Stallone was married to her, so it was he was a tough guy cop marrying Cobretti. Remember, he would wake up in the morning in his apartment and he would have like leftover pizza, and he would pick it up and he would cut a piece of pizza off the corner triangle with scissors and then eat it.
No.
And he had this old like 1949 Plymouth that was like metallic gray, and it's very small windows and stuff. And
I'm waiting for him to throw 5 raw eggs into a blender.
Yes, I think he did that.
Oh, really?
I think he ate
That'd
the
be
pizza.
funny if that was his thing he did for every character he played.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Like a constant callback.
Although then again, I mean, I give him props. That Oscar movie is hysterical.
Yeah, Tulsa King's all right. He's fine there. He looks a little weird, but his character.
Right? Did he have?
Oh God, yeah. That's all fake hair, his colors, he's had weird...
No, but I mean, it looks like, did he have like Botox or injections or something, or facelifts or something?
Yes, he's had a lot
his
of
face
work
looks a little bit weird. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Yeah. And sometimes on screen it doesn't look as bad, but when you see him like on red carpet things, like during the day, you go, ooh.
Yeah, it looks like pulled tight and shiny.
Yeah, it's just weird. He's got, like, you know how like Perry Farrell looks from Jane's Addiction?
I haven't seen him in like 30 years.
Goog that one.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, it'll give you the irks. It'll
like
give you
looking
the cringes.
plastic.
Yeah. It's almost like kind of like the last days of Joan Rivers. You know how she was looking kind of weird?
Yes.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, because that was the thing that ultimately got her.
Yeah.
Complications from plastic surgery.
She'd be so good if she was still around, you know?
Oh,
I miss Joan Rivers. I always think, like, even though she was a little corny on that red carpet bullshit when her and Kelly Osbourne were doing that, but it was her lane.
Her and Kelly Osbourne, like, I like that pairing.
That was a good pairing.
I'm down with that.
That was their lane, yeah. That was, both of them were perfect.
We lost the orb of truth.
Oh, we lost the core. All right, we got to plug her in. But Joan Rivers was a sad loss, you know? I felt like she probably had another chapter in her.
Now, when you watch Hacks on HBO...
Yeah, I was about to say, new season's coming out next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Something to watch.
Yeah.
Good.
The 4th.
I've been lost without Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, that'll be on.
Yeah, and I'm current on the other 2 HBO shows we've been watching. I'm caught up on the Pit.
I dropped the Pit. I dropped season 2. I ain't going to the Pit no more.
Did you even run any of season 2?
No. I keep reading nobody has told me you gotta see season 2. No, it's always season 2. All right.
Yeah, I just watched the most recent episode like last night, the night before, yesterday.
Season 1 was pretty awesome, but yeah, I know. And we ended season 1 like, wow, that was cool. I can't wait to do season 2, but we never got to it. And then as the reviews keep rolling in, I'm like, oh man.
Well, they ended this episode on a pretty good cliffhanger to where when it ended, I was like, oh, is the next episode out yet? No, it's not. I gotta wait.
No, they did it.
Yeah. So, but that's cool. That's fun. You know.
That's TV 101. They've been doing that since the 70s.
But I couldn't tell you what that sort of cliffhanger was right now if I had to. So gives you time and the opportunity to go back, watch it a second time, maybe see what's up. Because I went back and watched the previous week's episode before I watched that.
Had that Merle Haggard. Them Duke boys, those folks at the pit are going to get themselves in a little bit of trouble here.
Let's see how they get out of this one.
Yeah, screen pauses.
No.
Well, that was Merle Haggard talking.
No.
That was Merle Haggard doing the voice, wasn't it?
No, Waylon Jennings.
Waylon Jennings, that's right.
No, wait. Waylon Jennings did the song.
Yeah. You better look that up. I think Waylon Jennings he might have done both.
I know Waylon Jennings was credited as the balladeer. So maybe he is the one doing
the narration and the Dukes of Hazzard
and the theme song, singing the theme song.
Yeah.
You want me to look it up? I can pull it up.
Yeah, let's do it, just so we know. We don't want to leave anyone hanging.
All right. So the opener thing of me coming on screen, you say keep it. All right.
I say keep it. Yeah. I mean, we're getting near the 100th episode. We got to do something. I don't know if we want to switch anything or do we keep what we're doing. I mean, I don't want to say change the format. I'm just talking the visual. We'll keep being the schnooks that we are and keep delivering the random thoughts of a good hang for the old folky out there. But I don't know,
Yeah, legendary country singer-songwriter Waylon Jennings was the narrator for Dukes of Hazzard, known as the balladeer. He provided voiceover commentaries, bridging scenes, and sang the iconic theme song.
Okay, Waylon Jennings across the board.
Waylon Jennings as the balladeer.
Yeah,
there you go.
He had a great voice, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, of course. I mean, all those guys were good back in those.
Yeah, they had good, slow delivery.
The HeeHaw sort of days.
HeeHaw sucks. Did you watch HeeHaw?
Back in the day.
Yeah, I watched HeeHaw.
Yeah, I think it used to be.
Because it was always it'd be HeeHaw and then Solid Gold would be after that.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was like on a Sunday at like 4 or 5. It'd be like 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember being at Grandma's house and they're like, okay, I'm gonna watch HeeHaw. Black and white.
Because everything else was just garbage. It was like golf on one channel and bowling on another.
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah.
Like some sort of like, race car.
Yeah, or your rabbit ears weren't picking anything up, and it's like, well, we're getting HeeHaw or
regional professional wrestling or something.
yeah.
Some guy in a unitard,
HeeHaw wasn't so bad. Sometimes it'd be all right. Like you'd have like a chicken picker on the banjo, which would be entertaining. But a lot of times it was like,
Roy Clark was doing that.
Yeah, that was good. That was cool.
Buck Owens and Roy Clark. They were the hosts.
Yeah, they were all right. That was fine.
But honestly, from HeeHaw, like you kind of got to know all the country people. So when they started,
yes.
Yeah, when they started doing those record compilations, like the Conway Twitty, like I know Conway Twitty and Merle Haggard, and
that is true. That was a good commercial for all them.
Yeah, and even C.W. McCall going on there singing Convoy. And
Lawrence Welk was on before. That's why.
Remember
we'd watch Lawrence Welk. The grandparents would make you watch Lawrence Welk.
Always.
They'd leave the room. I'm stuck with HeeHaw, waiting for silver or waiting for Solid Gold.
Yeah. The Lawrence Welk was on all the friggin' time. I was always like, why? Like, how do we get here?
Yeah, it always just felt like, I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, just stuff my grandparents liked.
But apparently it was a big thing, I guess, late 50s, early 60s. I guess Lawrence Welk got on TV and he was just doing the sort of like, it wasn't polka, was it? Was it just big band stuff?
It was kind of big band, but they do a little of everything. They were kind of like the house band. He was just
right.
He would just hold sticks and just tap on the.
It's called conducting.
Yeah, he didn't really do that. I don't think he did. Did Lawrence Welk actually play an instrument?
I think he played accordion. Oh. Wouldn't he bust out an accordion for one song?
I don't remember.
But mostly he was band leading.
He had a weird accent. Where was he from? It was German, wasn't he? Wouldn't he had like a weird or like a Norwegian kind of accent?
It was almost like a Minnesota accent or something like that.
I don't know. There's something else in Lawrence Welk's accent. We got to look that up.
We'll go to the Googs.
I think I'm going to have to guess he had some kind. You're right. He might have been from there, but I think he had some kind of Norwegian something, or German, Austrian possibly. Boy, it's raining out there.
Lawrence Welk. Yeah, it's a pretty big storm system kind of rolling through. It should only be here for like an hour or so. But
did Max Velocity tell you so?
Yep.
I'm going to make a bet with Rome. I'm going to make a bet with somebody that goes, hey, I bet you I can make Mike say Max Velocity.
I didn't say it. All right, Lawrence Welk.
All right.
Goddamn fucking AI garbage letting me down again.
Oh, yeah, they give you the wrong Cliff Notes.
Yeah. Good Lord. Google's officially useless now.
Oh, why? Because they're relying on AI now?
You know what? Yeah, it's the AI overview. I clicked on show more. That's not going to help me. All right, I'm going to go to Wikipedia, early life.
Oh, Jesus. We just want to know where Lawrence Welk is from.
Welk was born in the German-speaking community of Strasburg, North Dakota.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see?
Okay, North Dakota, but a German village.
German-speaking, yeah.
Weird.
So, like I said, that's the sort of Minnesota.
Can you imagine, like, I'm driving through North Dakota and this, let's go pull over here and get some gas. And you pull in and it's like a German fucking city.
Yeah.
You're like, where are we? It's like a time warp. Everyone's got lederhosen on.
So he was the sixth of 8 children of Ludwig and Christina Welk, Roman Catholic ethnic Germans who had emigrated in 1892 from Odessa in the Russian Empire.
Wow. Yeah, that explains, yeah. Now, can you scroll down and see what instruments he played? Does it tell you on the Wikipedia? Was he proficient in the clarinet? I don't know. He has clarinet energy.
Welk decided on a career in music and persuaded his father to buy a mail-order accordion for $400.
That's expensive in those days.
Equivalent to $6,400 in 2025. Wow.
Wow. Boy.
How the hell did he talk his father into that? They must have been wealthy.
Yeah.
Family lived on a homestead that became a tourist attraction.
Oh, well, there's the money. So he was pretty well-to-do. He wasn't starving.
They spent the North Dakota winters of their first year, inside an overturned wagon covered in sod.
Ew.
That
sounds like a nightmare.
He left school during the 4th grade to work full-time on the family farm.
We need a biopic on Lawrence Welk.
So, yeah, really. So then early days, he got the accordion. He promised his father that he would work on the farm until he was 21.
Jesus.
In repayment for the accordion. Any money he made elsewhere during that time doing farm work or performing would go to his family.
But in those days, the accordion is a self-contained instrument thing. It can do everything, It's pretty good, It's like...
Welk became a iconic figure in the German-Russian community of the northern Great Plains. His success story personified the American dream.
Wow.
Welk did not learn to speak English until he was 21.
Wow.
He never felt comfortable speaking in public. To the day he died, his English had a marked German accent. There we go. All right, finally we got to the answer.
Wow.
Interesting.
I'm more fascinated by a German village in North Dakota.
I mean...
Wow. Okay. All right. Boy, we need a biopic on Lawrence Welk here. We got to remake this story.
Yeah.
We gotta call the big studios. Hey, Charlie, I got a plan for you. I got an elevator pitch. Lawrence Welk on the big screen.
The kids are going to love this one.
The kids will stand in line for a biopic on Lawrence Welk.
This will get them back into the theaters.
The kids will be dancing in the aisles.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's retarded. Okay, so wait, you were telling me in the car you have food questions today. We're supposed to do a food episode, but we drifted from the fact.
No, I've already got it locked and loaded.
All right, where are you at?
So I got out of work
There's
today.
that noise. Rome's pissed.
I know, sorry. I got out of work today, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. I don't know what to make, so I'm just going to go pop over to Burger King.
Oh, you went for... Keep in mind, the one Burger King they torn down to the ground.
That's it.
Yeah.
I get over there to Burger King, and I'm like, well, they got a fence up? What the hell's going on here? It's literally gone.
They destroyed... I know, we drove by it a couple times periodically as it's... Yeah, now it's just a parking lot.
They did this with the Sheets over on 26 and Asbury as well.
Yeah,
like
only to move it, like to rebuild it and move it over about like 9 feet.
But it makes sense.
It does, yeah, it does ergonomically. Now it flows better.
Because they were saying on that Sheets, I found a newspaper article about it, they were saying that they're taking out pumps. Because it's been there like 25, 27 years, long enough that they know the volume that they do. They don't need 21 gas pumps.
All right.
They're like 10 gas pumps is plenty.
Yeah.
But the building was kind of small, so I think they're making the inside a little bit bigger.
But so this Burger King, yeah, I thought
Just gone.
I saw a thing on Burger King. The new CEO of Burger King had a testimonial commercial on TV. Did you see that one?
No.
It might be on the internet too.
We got a new CEO, huh?
Yeah, younger guy. He was the one that they made fun of. He made fun of the. Okay, McDonald's guy was on there testing the McArch.
Oh, the Arch.
And he was taking a little nibble like he was eating it. He goes, that's really good. And then the new Burger King guy, who's, younger than us, he gets on there and he goes, we're going to really eat a Whopper this time. And he's really eating a Whopper. And he's like, okay, all right.
Didn't they come out with something new, like a double Whopper or something?
I don't know. But he really ate. And so he was kind of mocking the, and then Wendy's put out their thing because they're good. Wendy's are good trollers. They're.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. Even their Twitter account, they're trollers. So they troll each other, which is kind of funny. But apparently in this new Burger King commercial, they're going back to a new old logo, new aesthetics in the building. He says he doesn't care what it costs. We're going to rebuild Burger King. He wants to rebuild the brand. Okay, it's adventurous because I was telling you that in old episodes. I'm done with them.
Yeah.
They're a salty mess. The people are arguably annoying. The place is dark and weird and just ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Burger King experience was not great. But you said you went there today looking for Burger King. Not there. Did you?
Well, because I go and I get like the bare minimum. I just get, plain cheeseburgers. I get 2 or 3 of those and just an order fries. And that's it. But even at that, it's like $11. Oof. I know.
They do have coupons, though. You don't get coupons?
I don't really pay attention to coupons. I should because...
Yeah, you're the guy who should be doing coupons.
I know, I should. I'm poor. But so what I ended up doing was, because I was heading out on 26th Street, and I get there, and it's gone. So I'm like, ah! So I end up just turning down, the beach road.
Yeah.
Peninsula.
Right. So you're going down that way. Okay.
And so I just get down to 12th, and I figure I'll just double back, grab the highway, and go back home. But then I'm like, well, there's stuff down there along 12th,
All right.
And
please don't tell me you went to McDonald's.
No, I don't go to McDonald's at all.
I was going to say, because you're not a McDonald's guy.
No, I went to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, was it busy? Their drive-thru is always like a wraparound.
No, it wasn't very busy at all, so that's why I actually ended up going. And they actually have like 2 lanes for ordering.
Yeah.
But then when you turn the corner to pay, it merges back into one.
Yeah, which is weird,
but
okay.
So it wasn't too bad. There was only 1 car in the one slot when I pulled in, so it was open to go the other one to order. So
sometimes at lunch hour, they'll have like teenagers out there with a laptop.
Yeah, when the weather's nice, they'll definitely do that too. But that went by pretty quick and everything. So I got their spicy sandwich, which their whole thing is they just put dill pickles on it. I hate dill pickles, so I had no dill pickles. So it's just the chicken in a bun.
Okay.
But then they stick it in this metallized paper bag that keeps all the heat in.
Oh, really? They have like a thermal bag now?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Like a passively thermal one.
Okay.
But then by the time you drive home, the bun's soggy from the heat, steam.
I would get it from the drive-thru and immediately pull over and eat. I like it right off the spigot there. Yeah, I don't have time for the.
If you're gonna do that, you may as well just go inside, order it, and sit down and eat.
Yeah, but I always felt like a loser going inside a fast food restaurant to eat.
No, I mean sometimes
it makes
I do.
sense. I personally like to sit in my car and eat because you listen to the radio, you can listen to your own stuff. I
always got my headphone and my headphones on the phone. So
yeah, I don't know. I remember going to the old Wendy's. I'd go into the old Wendy's and eat a baked potato in there and sit there. But people don't really go into restaurants anymore. It's kind of strange.
I do. I used to on that Burger King. If I wanted to get something, I don't like eating in the car. So I would, because sometimes if the drive-thru was like too many cars, I just go inside.
Yeah.
But the last time I'd gone there was like a whole bunch of people at the drive-thru, and I was like, oh, I'll go inside. Then I go inside, and there's like 12 people standing around waiting.
Oh.
And I'm like, fuck this. I just left.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, it's not happening today.
Yeah.
Screw it.
I know. Fast.
But I was shocked to roll up on it and just it's gone leveled.
Yeah. They're rebuilding. They're rebranding.
Yeah, and it's something like they've got like big pipes or like big tanks. So they're going to be digging up the ground, digging up whatever, septic system, grease holding tank.
Yeah,
perhaps it used to be a gas station and they still had the underground tanks from the gas pumps. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
But it looks like they're taking all that out or swapping it out or something. So.
Yeah, maybe making something more environmentally
So I guess
sound.
summer 2027, they said it's going to be done. So
Boy, that's a whole year from now.
Well, they ripped down that sheets over there on 26
Yeah, they
and
made
Asbury.
quick work of that.
That's not open.
It's going to be, like in the next week.
Really?
They got the lights on. Yeah, I saw people walking around inside.
Oh, really?
The lights are on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just got the parking lot closed off, but it looks like it's ready to rock.
Well, they've had the building up, but they were still messing around.
No,
with
lights are
like
dangling. I drive slow past there. I'm nosy. I drive past there. Okay.
Yeah, usually I'm just heading over to the grocery store over that way, so.
I go out of my way to be nosy.
Oh, you know what else? Speaking of coming up soon, I should say, I was like, holy shit. I know you're not into it. Doesn't make any difference to you. But the Harry Potter series on HBO.
Oh yeah, I saw a thumbnail from that. Harry's like a little kid.
Yeah.
They brought him back to Little Kidville.
Oh yeah. Okay. They're resetting the whole thing. So go home, go on HBO. I mean, you load it up and watch something on HBO. Did you see the preview thing that they're running now?
Of that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I went to put on The Pit yesterday, and everything is running a preview teaser trailer for the Harry Potter series.
Okay, all right. The girlfriend will like that because she's a Potterhead.
I was almost going to text her.
Yeah.
I was almost going to be like, dude, have you seen the thing? It looks great.
Okay.
Looks like they got a real nice cinematography going on in it, you know. The cast looks good. Hagrid is Nick Frost.
Ooh.
You know.
Did they show Lithgow?
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yep. Yeah, he looks good because he's got the beard and
Yeah.
the hat and everything, and the long hair. You know who's McGonagall? I think it's the lawyer from Ozark.
Ooh, the lawyer from Ozark. I forget who that is.
Remember that blonde lady?
Oh man, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, really? It's been too long for you.
Yeah.
She was
But
good.
I'll recognize her.
Remember she was
I've seen. I don't know who that.
She was the lawyer for the Mexican cartel.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I'll probably know her when I saw her.
She was good. She was getting divorced from her husband. The daughter came and lived with her. Mm-hmm. The daughter was nuttiness.
Yeah. Did she end up getting shot in the head in the end at the end episode?
Yeah.
Final.
Yeah. I forget who did it. Huh. But the son had gone over there to kill her.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. All right. So that's something to tune into the trailer.
So I believe it's her, and so it's like, oh, that's cool, because Maggie Smith as McGonagall is pretty iconic.
Okay.
That's pretty great. Like that's how I picture McGonagall. But this lady's good too, so she should be good. And right. So they're doing the whole first season is going to be the first book.
The whole first season is the book. Okay. So this one they're going to pay attention to more of the books.
Yes.
Because they know, because they're probably at the point now, we know the nerds are going to be looking for Easter eggs and the callbacks and the little nuances. So they're going to leave no stone unturned on this one, huh? Is that the goal?
Well, yes, plus. Yes, and. Because, there's a lot of stuff in the books that didn't make it to the movies. Because if you're familiar with the books, then you watch those original movies, it's just like running from plot point to plot point. It's like, holy shit, this is like a sprint. Like this is moving really fast. In the books, things are a little bit more drawn out, Like there's the iconic scene where like Hagrid comes to get Harry, right? And then they go to Diagon Alley and they do the shopping for all the school stuff and everything. In the first movie, it's like, oh, he comes and gets him, and then they go shopping. In the books, there's like a month in between those, So everything gets sort of compressed in those movies.
All right. Well, maybe it'll answer my things where, like, I like when I like a long series. Yeah, I feel like we get attached to characters. We see nuances. We're more in the world. We're basking in the thing. We know why that does that and that does that.
And you, as not having read the books or anything like that, because her writing style is really good. That's what sucks you in. It's really engaging. It really sucks you in, and you're like with it, and it all makes sense, and it's entertaining and fun.
Okay.
So you, having not read the books, but I mean, you've seen the old movies, right?
Mm-hmm. I've seen all the movies.
Yeah, and they,
fine.
They're all right. They're sort of broad strokes.
Yeah,
But I
they're
think
fine.
once you get a little bit more of the detail, because the books go through the entire school year.
Yeah.
It starts in the summer and it goes till the end of school in the summer. So they have like a Halloween thing, and they have a Christmas thing going on, and they have like a winter break sort of thing, you know, and the snow comes, and you know, all these sort of things. And in the movies, it's just, you know, they do this scene, now it's Halloween. They do this scene, now it's Christmas. They do, you know,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just bang through it all real quick.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a good. I'd be really curious to see what you make of it when it comes out. You know, like I said, you not having read the books or whatever.
And Harry looks young in this one, so they're starting from the scratch.
They are.
Yeah, he looks like a little baby.
But since they're doing a book a year, they've got actual young kids, they're cranking production out. To wit,
Because they're going to grow. Yeah.
they're going to grow.
Yeah, you don't want to pull a Stranger Things and have them, you know,
Yeah, you can't take 2 years off.
25 years old in high
between.
school.
Yeah.
Pull a Jump Street.
Yeah. So turns out at the end of that teaser trailer,
Right.
coming Christmas 2026.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's pretty close,
That's this
actually.
year.
Yeah. That'd be a nice little Christmas treat.
That's going to be fun as hell.
Yeah, that'll be a good little yeah, because Christmas is a good time to really buckle down and, you know, a Potter movie or Potter show would be good to kind of binge.
I think what they'll do is I imagine they'll drop the first 2 episodes on like one on Christmas Eve and one on Christmas Day. I would imagine. Because I could see it that the first episode is, because in the books, you spend a lot more time in the very beginning with the Dursleys
Yeah.
and establishing Harry's life. And I saw scenes from Harry in school,
Yeah.
which we don't see Harry in school in the old movies.
His real school or a Potter school?
Real school, regular
Real
school.
Okay, yeah.
Because when he's 11, he gets the letter to go to Hogwarts.
You're right.
So before 11, he's in regular school.
Yeah.
And he gets bullied by other kids because he's wearing hand-me-down Dudley clothes that don't fit right. So he's got the glasses, and
Yeah.
his glasses are broken with tape and stuff like that, so he always gets picked on. And there was even a story in the books about Aunt Petunia gives him a horrible haircut. They had a shot from the haircut scene.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to draw things out. And so not only just doing the stuff in the book, but I've seen behind the scenes stuff where they were filming a scene out on a beach in England with Dumbledore and what looks to be Nicholas Flamel and his wife Perenelle. Now this is something that is referred to and talked about in the books, but we don't actually see. But it
Okay.
seems like they filmed that scene. So it seems like they're fleshing stuff out of the book, plus a little bit more.
Okay, okay.
Because in the book, at the end of it, you know, Philosopher's Stone, Dumbledore's talking to Harry, and he's like, I talked to Nicholas Flamel and his wife Perenelle, you know, but it's going to show him talking to...
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be at the very beginning of the book or the show.
I have no idea
Or
what
at the
you're
end of the
talking about.
show, you know, just a flashback to it. But that's what they were filming, so they were out in the open, and somebody with a long lens was able to snap
You
some photos.
Potterheads are all going to be suckling at the teat here. You guys are going to be, oh my God!
Well, but the thing is, you haven't read the books. I mean, like I said, her writing style is very engaging and sucks you into this world. And there's so much of it that's left out of the movies
Okay.
that I want to see on screen what there is in the books. You know, because in some of the later ones, there's really funny ongoing jokes that occur through the whole year that aren't in there at all. And it's disappointing when you go to see the movie. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to see this scene. And it's not even in the movie. And it's like, damn.
This tastes like Pledge.
What is it?
It's a limoncello liqueur.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it tastes like Pledge. Lemon. Pledge. Remember your parents would spray it on the wooden table?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It even smells like Pledge.
Lemon, really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's been tampered with. Don't drink it.
No, I think it's limoncello. I think it's because it's almost a creamy. It's like more like a creamy lemon.
That's like one of those Italian sodas, right? Limoncello?
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes like Pledge.
I don't know.
Not great.
Anyway, but I was surprised to see Christmas time, Harry Potter series starts on.
All right, I'll be in.
So it wouldn't
Count
surprise
me
me
in.
if they do the first episode is the Dursley stuff, establishing Harry's normality. Hagrid shows up.
What
and
about
rescues him.
Weasley? When do the Weasleys show up?
So then, when Harry goes to school,
To Hogwarts.
he meets the Weasleys at the train station, at King's
that's
Cross
right,
train
yeah.
station. And so they had a few shots from that as well.
Yeah.
So
Are the new Weasleys gingers?
yes.
Okay.
So the new Mrs. Weasley. Did you ever see one of the funniest British sitcoms called The IT Crowd?
No.
Oh my God, it's so funny. So the lady from the IT Crowd is Mrs. Weasley. Her name's Catherine Parker.
She wasn't in Absolutely Fabulous, was she?
No.
No.
But she's yeah. No, she wasn't absolutely fabulous. But absolutely fabulous was Jennifer Saunders. Jennifer Saunders' comedy partner for many years was Dawn French. They had a TV show called French and Saunders. Ba-ba-doo-ya, French and Saunders.
Really?
Dawn French is the fat lady in the Harry Potter movies that guards the Gryffindor common room.
Wow, it all comes full circle. Wow, that wasn't far off.
No.
That's like 3 degrees of separation there.
Britain's not a very large place.
Yeah, that's true, everybody. I feel like everyone knows each other
Yeah.
if you're in the scene.
Yeah, but yeah, I got high hopes for this Harry Potter series. You know, as a fan of the books, it should be pretty entertaining. Should be pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are we doing on time? One was like, we got time.
Oh, let me wrap out my food thing.
Yeah,
So I went to the Chick-fil-A.
the Chick-fil-A.
So I ended up getting a spicy chicken sandwich. Like I said, all they do is they put pickles on it. So I'm like, no pickles. So it's just the meat.
Did you get their waffle fries? I think their waffle fries are award-winning.
I've had them before. I don't like them at all. I didn't even want to buy them.
Really?
No.
I like them, but they got to be fresh. You can't. If they get weird in the bag, they're going to be weird. And there's no reheating them. You can't reheat the nachos on those.
No, definitely
You
not.
got to get them right hot off the press.
I never really liked them at all. So
Okay.
maybe because the ones that I had were a little bit underdone or something like
Yeah,
that.
maybe you just had a bad one.
Yeah, but they didn't win me over. So I got the spicy chicken sandwich, and then I wanted to grab a little something else too. So I figured I'd try. I don't eat there a lot, so I don't really know what they have very much.
Limited menu.
So I got 3-piece like chicken strips or whatever.
Okay.
What a ripoff!
Jip as far as size.
Yes,
Were they microwaved or were they deep fried? They taste like crispy and deep fried at least.
they were like almost over deep fried, to where they were small, and the chicken that was in there, like it was almost like it's almost like sort of rubbery.
Yeah, I can picture it.
Like maybe it got deep fried and then microwaved or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or like they thawed it in the microwave and then just dunked it in the fry cooler for a second.
Just to make it crispy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it almost seemed like a little bit overdone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and for like $5 for 3 of them.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be any more than $1 a plank.
Yeah, it was like $5.50 for 3 of them. It's so not worth it. I was hoping they would at least be like, good size.
Yeah, I've gotten chicken planks, like 3 of them, and the Arby's, you get 3 of them for, whatever, and they're pretty good. They're pretty big size.
They were so thin too.
Yeah.
They were so thin. It was like, ugh, what a waste of money. Like the chicken sandwich was pretty good. That's like pretty chunky.
Yeah, and I like that they use full lettuce, no shred. And if you get a tomato on it, it's going to be an actual cut, perfect, good tomato,
When I get the spicy chicken sandwich at Sheetz, I get it with, because they do the shreddy lettuce, which I hate shreddy lettuce because I got to
shreddy
eat.
lettuce. I want to ban shreddy lettuce.
I got to eat in the vehicle, but they charge for everything else.
Yeah.
They even charge like 60 cents for cheese. So it's like, so I just get, the only thing they don't charge for is tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, they don't charge for the shredded lettuce and they don't charge for tomatoes. So I just get a couple of tomatoes.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's a nice slice of tomato right on top.
I like the tomato. Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. It's good.
Gives you the moisture back in.
A little bit. I mean, it just adds a little something to it. Yeah, a little juice
Yeah,
injection.
because like I just get plain McChickens, add a tomato. And then if it was just plain McChicken, it would be pretty lame and kind of, there's no whistles.
Yeah.
That gives it the bells.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So that was my 2 food things. The Burger King's gone, and I had the Chick-fil-A, and those Chick-fil-A tenders were not worth it. Disappointing. Like I thought about calling whatever number I could find for Wendy's and be like, you know what? Disappointing.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Well, here's why I like. Okay, the Val. Did you get the coupon Val pack? Check your mail. There's a Burger King. There's Burger King ones in there, and I do this with Arby's.
Yeah, but now I got to drive all the way up to the mall if I want to go to Burger King.
Yeah, that's true. But
past them all.
There's coupons in there for. See, the reason why I do coupons is like, I'll try something that I wouldn't normally try and get a little discount. They'll be like, okay, 2 chicken sandwiches for $6, at Arby's, and you go, okay, well, all right.
Well, I thought about hitting down there on 12th Street the Popeyes, which I've never had Popeyes.
You got to do Popeyes.
And
Their chicken sandwich is probably incredible. Yeah.
The only thing was I was coming from the opposite direction, so I would have had to like cross traffic and make a left, you know what I mean? And then I'd have to make a left to get out of there, and I was like, and plus, since I was planning on just going and hitting Burger King for a couple of cheeseburgers and fries, and it was closed, I hadn't prepared. Like, I've never been to Popeyes.
I want to do an AB with KFC and Popeyes.
They're like right next to each other.
I know.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I know.
Let's do it. Because I would like to try a KFC chicken sandwich too.
Oh, you want to do chicken sandwich? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to compare chicken sandwiches.
I would like to compare their chicken and their crisp. I would also like to. I can almost tell you though. Like I said, I think Popeyes is better chicken sandwich, but the sides were better at KFC.
I might not even do sides.
I was thinking the bucket. Like, let's try a bucket of chicken from just old school bucket of chicken. KFC, and then a bucket of chicken for,
I would say, let's go to both, because they're like next door to each other. We'll get a chicken sandwich or a spicy chicken sandwich from each. Cut it in half. We each eat half.
All right. Okay. But we almost got to get the exact same thing. Like, and then if we get a side of fries, you got to get a side of fries from there, or you got to get a mashed potato from there. You got to get. What's the side?
I said, no sides.
Yeah,
I don't care about
no
sides. I don't care about the sides.
But the sides are what. That's the accoutrements, man.
I know, I get you. But I mean, potatoes are potatoes. That's why when I was at Chick-fil-A, I was like, oh, am I going to get their stupid, terrible waffle fries? And I thought to myself, I got, some leftover mashed potatoes that I had made last night.
Ooh, that'd be actually better.
That's what I did. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, potatoes is potatoes. I'll just go home, I'll reheat those. That's what I did. I ate that with the chicken. It was fine. Potatoes and chicken.
Yeah, you should have taken the Chick-fil-A sandwich, taken it home, and then how your bun was getting a little soggular, I would have put that right in the toaster oven, and I would have crispied that son of a bitch back up.
That's not a bad idea.
Pulled the tomato off, put it back in.
There was no tomato.
Oh, okay.
That's what I ate from Sheetz.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would have definitely put it back in just to get that.
Or, I mean, since it was just the burger and the bun, or not the burger, but the chicken and the bun, I could have just taken the bun pieces and throw them in the toaster or something.
Yeah.
But they're fairly soggy. They might have collapsed.
Yeah, but they do have a weird way of buttering them. They I don't know if they have buttered buns, pre-buttered buns, or they're adding butter to them. I don't know how they do it, but there's some kind of.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's in there. If you were to lift the bun up and look at it, it's yellow.
Well,
it's not a crappy Hawaiian roll. Remember Hawaiian bread?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, it's junk. It's sweet.
It is sweet.
It's like. A Hawaiian roll was all right every now and then. You go to Grandma's house for ham, and she brings out the rolls, and they're Hawaiian, and you go,
But even just the regular dinner rolls are pretty good, especially like, Thanksgiving, like you make little sandwiches with a piece of turkey, a little
you make little sliders with the Hawaiian
there.
rolls. Yeah, you make the to-go slider.
Those
make
are good.
A pocket sandwich.
Those are good.
Yeah, you're right. I have done that.
Those are tasty.
Yeah.
And even because I had little mashed potatoes and the chicken, I was like, you know what? I got a can of cranberry sauce in the fridge.
Really? Wow.
So I busted that out as well.
Wow. Food-centric episode today.
Yeah.
Getting me hungry.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. I'm still pretty full. So also on the HBO, we've been watching the DTF.
Yes, same with us. We're liking that. Now, anyone who watches DTF St. Louis, you're gonna see Jason Bateman. You're gonna see what's his name,
David Harbour.
And Linda Cardellini.
Linda Cardellini.
Oh, you and I both have a crush on her. She's
Man.
great. I like her as she's getting older too.
She's
getting
pretty great.
older. She's like, wow.
She's really good actress. She was really great in that Dead to Me series with Christina
Dead to Me, she was
Applegate.
good. Even when she was younger,
Really
as
good.
Velma.
Oh, Velma. Yeah.
Yeah, she was Velma.
Yeah, she's always been great. She was on Freaks and Geeks back in the day.
Oh, that's right. She was good then. Yeah. Yeah, she's always in the mode.
She's really good. She's really good in this one.
And this one is more of like a whodunit. Like in every episode, you get pulled in a different direction. You go, oh, I think I know what's going on. And then you get to the next episode, you go, oh, wait, oh.
I think I see what's going on.
I think I do too, but we'll see. Now, I'm wondering, is this going to be like, because it says DTF St. Louis. So once we get to the end of this arc and the season's over, they're going to have to do a different season with all new actors. That's what I think that's going to happen.
I hope they do. Yeah, pick a new city, give us a new storyline. I hope that they do.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going with that.
Because what are you going to do? Continue with the same characters?
Yeah, you really can't.
Try and drag out more story?
Yeah, because David Harbour's already dead.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Oh, no, that happened in the first episode. That's not
that's kind of, yeah. But, yeah, which it would be kind of like, what was the one with Woody Harrelson and McConaughey? True Detectives.
Did you ever watch that?
Yes.
I have not.
First season, incredible. Yep. Second season, pretty good. Third season, horrifying.
That was a different cast, right?
Yes. The Don Cheadle episode or season was horrible. And then...
They had the Jodie Foster season.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah,
too.
That was in the winter. Yeah, they're in Alaska.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. Yeah, we like that. We're back in. But they're not all created equal, but they're different. Yeah. In fact, other than the name, they might as well just be all new series. You could have named that anything.
But the first two seasons are Harrelson and his brother McConaughey.
McConaughey, yeah, that first one is the best. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was like, oh, now McConaughey. Now I see why everyone says he's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really see the nuances, and same with Harrelson too. The multi layers that they can build as an actor.
Yeah.
You like him and hate him at the same time.
I'll have to check those out.
That's why I always found. I know it's an overdone trope, but it's the crooked cop. The crooked cop has a lot of layers to them. It's probably fun to play as an actor because you want to be virtuous and you want to be hardworking and you want to solve the crime, but yet you're also a little underhanded and you got to break the rules. So, I guess it's an old trope, but
it sort of is.
A lot of nuances, and then you mix in real life versus work life versus real life. And then, so as an actor, you're trying to get all these different layers.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah. So that's where I was like, all right, they're both doing it pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, speaking of pretty good, how about the new Curb Your Enthusiasm guy? What's it, Larry David doing the history thing?
What?
Oh my God, you haven't don't tell me you haven't seen the trailer for that.
No, what are we talking about?
HBO.
What?
Larry David, produced by Barack Obama, believe it or not. They're doing a commercial bit of Larry David in historical situations and finding
Really?
And the first nuanced trailer was, the everyone comes home from World War II in 1942?
No, 1945.
Or 1945, right. And the guy and the Navy guy bends the girl over and they take the picture, and that iconic picture?
Yeah.
Well, they reenact that.
Uh-huh.
And then here comes Larry David walks into the scene and goes, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And he's looking at the girl, and then the army guy goes, "What are you looking at?" He goes, "You're kissing a girl. Can I kiss her?" "No, you're not kissing my," and they start getting into a thing. So they're doing like iconic situations, and they're throwing Larry David right in the center of them at that point in time to do whatever Larry David would do.
That's fun.
Yeah. The trailer, though, is incredible. Oh, my God, you got to see the trailer. In fact, I feel like you should pause the tape and watch it.
Huh. I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, my God. I forget what it's even called. I can't even think of it.
All right.
Give it a Google. Give it a Google on the name. Larry David, new series.
All right,
then you'll know. And then give it a star, and then we'll talk about it next time. I think it's coming pretty soon. It's definitely going to be before your Harry Potter. I'm thinking this is like in May.
Oh my God. I just searched Larry David HBO, and it's like, Curb Your Enthusiasm? Like, no, stop it. Larry David's new HBO show sets title, release date, and cast. This is from Variety from March 13th. Let's see.
Yeah, they show the whole. I saw a little whole trailer. Or
Bill Hader, Barack Obama, and Catherine Hahn, and more to appear. Oh, that's fun.
oh yeah. This one, this one even had John Hamm walk
Oh my
into
God!
the scene.
Why is Variety even online if you can't read it unless you pay for it? Like,
Oh, I hate that. Rolling
fuck
Stones.
you.
Rolling Stone's been doing that too. It's clickbait.
All right, let's go to Reddit then.
Yeah, Rolling Stone and their clickbait bullshit. They want you
Man.
bad.
So let's see. Larry David sets HBO return with 6-episode American history sketch comedy show.
Yep.
And that's just Reddit.
All right.
Somebody says that Larry David said, once Curb ended, I celebrated with a 3-day foam party. After a violent allergic reaction to the suds, I yearned to return to my simple life as a beekeeper harvesting organic honey from the wildflowers in my meadow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is that actual quote.
No, that's just some idiot on Reddit, dude.
This person wants Conan O'Brien to play Abraham Lincoln. All right, Reddit. You know, if you go to Reddit, you know how it goes on Reddit.
Yeah. But no, you're going to want to watch that. You're going to want to watch the trailer.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah.
That's why I was shocked to see that Harry Potter.
Yeah, they've been keeping things under wrap pretty good lately.
Well, I'm interested in it, so I've been trying to keep up on some of the spoilery stuff that's been coming out. Not spoilery stuff, but just long telephoto photos from outdoor filming locations, sets, that sort of stuff.
Oh, here's another one. Did you read the article the other day? Stephen Colbert and Stephen Colbert's son are working with the guy, who's the guy who wrote Lord of the Rings movies?
Peter Jackson?
Yeah, I think it's him or the director, yeah. And they're developing a series which takes place of the 6 chapters from Fellowship of the Rings that they glossed right over. And it was Stephen Colbert's idea to do this because he's been pitching whoever on this forever. But it's him and his son.
Stephen Colbert to co-write new Lord of the Rings film.
Yep. And it's a film based on in the Fellowship, there's apparently 6 chapters that they graze right over in the movies.
In an announcement video with director Peter Jackson, the late night host said he was developing a new film based on early chapters of the trilogy. Across the decade show business, beginning this spring, when the studio lights dim for the last time on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. This is from March 25th. This is from just a couple days ago. In a video announcement, Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson posted on Wednesday, Colbert revealed that he's been developing a new movie based on early chapters of Tolkien's novels that were largely omitted from Jackson's original trilogy. So the books mean to me.
And they want to use the same people and the same feel, so it feels like it can fit right into the movie.
Because there was a lot more stuff, like the Barrow Downs, Tom Bombadil, Goldberry, all that.
That's
sort
what they
of stuff.
said. Yeah.
The old tree that tries to eat them, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Seeing the elves going by on the road, all that sort of stuff. Let's see. The new project coincides with the final curtain, blah blah blah, for the late night show. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah,
Blah, blah, blah. Keep reading.
Yeah, give me some actual info. Colbert's project, undertaken alongside Jackson, hews closely to the books. He said it in the announcement. He's asked himself, could we make something that was completely faithful to the books while also being completely faithful to the movies? Project started years ago. Colbert said he talked over the idea. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's a mystery. I guess we shall see.
Yeah, I watched an interview and it was split screen with him and Peter Jackson talking.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about, this announcement video.
Yeah.
That Peter Jackson posted, apparently.
Yeah. So pretty cool, huh?
That is cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's
and I
very
guess the third writer in it is Colbert's son. Or I don't know if it's his
well, I'm
stepson.
Sure he's involved.
Yeah, the guy has a different name. He doesn't have Colbert for a name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like Andrew something or other.
Variety, suck it, Variety. Stephen Colbert and his son are writing that Tom Bombadil movie. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the place going to let me read it? Are you under 18? No. Should I say yes?
Well, there it is, guys. There it is. How we doing on time? We got to roll soon, guy.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see for. Oh, so he's
We got to go.
Did you hear about the search for Gollum?
Sure, but that doesn't interest me.
Andy Serkis is directing that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The Gollum character to me was never really that interesting. I don't find him whimsical.
But I guess they're going to do the Gollum story from back when he was Smeagol.
Yeah.
And
he was enchanted by the ring.
He first killed his cousin and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then going through the whole thing that they allude to in Lord of the Rings where after Bilbo takes the ring in The Hobbit and then Gollum is looking for it and comes up out of the Mines of Moria and then he gets captured by Sauron in the Old Forest.
Yeah.
Because Sauron was the necromancer in the Old Forest.
Yeah.
Back during the Hobbit days. And so then during that time, then Gandalf finds him and interrogates him or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, that's interesting. So, I mean, what did you hear? Are these going to be, like, released in theaters, or is this going to be, like, on Amazon?
I was thinking it was they're just going to make it and then pitch it to the highest bidder, I would think.
Because I thought Amazon Prime had all the rights to all this Lord of the Rings stuff.
Well, Peter Jackson, I don't know. Maybe this is just standalone, and then he probably since he's got Peter Jackson involved, maybe it's just like we're gonna try to make a movie, but maybe they haven't pitched a studio yet. It almost feels like they're making between Peter Jackson and Colbert, they're gonna fund it themselves. I feel like they're gonna make it themselves and sell it to the highest bidder.
Yeah, because I mean, with Jackson, you're tying in the whole New Zealand operation, which is also going to involve Weta, Richard Taylor over there. Which they've got all the production design stuff from the original trilogy that they did and everything. Because in the books they leave Hobbiton and they go south, and that's where they get the swords, is from the Barrow Downs, and they're the whites of the Barrow Downs that almost
that was something they said. There was a chapter, Tom Bombadil, and something about like 6 roads down the Barrow Downs.
Yeah, there's the Barrow Downs, and then. They go to rest outside the old forest, and the tree starts eating them. Tom Bombadil comes along and gets the old man Willow to release them from the tree. Then he takes them to his house, and then, you got the whole scene with Tom Bombadil, and then he's talking about Goldberry, and then Goldberry shows up, and whatever's going on with Goldberry. And then after that was Bjorn.
Yeah. And all that's not even in the movie. They go right from Hobbiton to, okay, we're off to meet Strider.
It's like they threw the Bjorn scene into the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right? So.
Yeah.
But there's this whole thing from when they leave Hobbiton, they actually go south first. Then they come back up to the road and go to Bree.
Yeah. So there's a whole thing. There's a whole. And I get why the original Hobbit. Or, the original Fellowship didn't even need it.
No, they just went from Hobbiton right to Bree.
Yeah.
On the old main road. But that'll be fun. I wonder where it's going to end up being. It's got to be like either Amazon or just theaters.
Yeah, or maybe just make a standalone. I would think Netflix would.
No, but even if it's a standalone, it's got to get released by a movie company, And all the movie companies are all bought up now. Those original trilogy was released by New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema doesn't exist anymore.
Well, that's why I think in this day and age, just like how comedians are doing their own specials and selling them to networks or letting networks rent them for, I think it's going to be like that with movies. I think movie making is, now with all the studios being absorbed into these monopolies, I think it's going to be more like, okay, we're going to make it on our own. We're going to find some funding. We're going to make it on our own. And if you want to buy it.
I think they definitely could, and especially if it's like Stephen Colbert has the TV money and he's going to foot the bill to film it all.
Well, and Peter Jackson isn't broke either. He's doing good.
No, but he's like old school filmmaker. I don't know if he's going to put up his own money to make it, but Even if they did, it's low risk because they'll easily be able to sell it.
Yeah, and they could, and I'm sure they could get investors. I'm sure they've got, they've probably got people standing in line ready to.
Yeah,
invest.
the only way I could see them making this, because I heard all the Tolkien estate rights were sold to Amazon bottom. That's why they're doing Silmarillion and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, if Peter Jackson has the rights to make sequels kind of it's like he's still got the rights because he made the movie before, so he's still got the rights from that, so he can kind of go back into the world because it's sort of a pre-existing pre-sale agreement. So I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything about it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about either of those, the Larry David thing or this.
Wow. Well, yeah, two things to look forward to.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I wonder when they'll happen, though. I mean, that Lord of the Rings thing, it's got to be like at least 2 years out.
Yeah. Unless they're ready to go. I think it's all on paper right now. I don't think. I don't think there's anything physical.
That was just the announcement thing.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they've even.
No.
But I mean, are they going to get the original Fellowship back together?
No.
They would have to. They'd have to get,
Sean Astin, Elijah Wood, and
the other two.
Dominic Monaghan and
Pippin and Mary. Yeah.
What the hell was the other one's name?
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Billy Boyd, something like that.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
I mean, those guys don't look too much different these days.
No, and you could de-age them easy. I mean.
Well, they've got all the footage. Yeah, I mean, if they took all the old footage from the original movie and fed that into
AI
or a deepfake computer, something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's an easy, Like I've always been like, how come? Okay, here's my idea of, they go, I don't know how they de-age people, but why couldn't you just, put like green screen makeup on your face? You know what I mean? Like what if I had a wrinkly neck, but when I made the original scenes, I wasn't wrinkly? So I just put some green screen,
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
like green screen makeup, just on the parts where you had wrinkles or your eyes. You know what I mean? Or
Because speaking of that, because I was watching this week The Irishman on Netflix.
And wasn't the de-aging of what's his name kind of hokey?
De Niro.
Of De Niro kind of bad?
It sort of doesn't look natural because it looks like it's sort of like a painted over version of his younger face, but it sort of doesn't. It's not that bad. It's a little bit distracting. It's not super distracting. It feels more distracting because they got him wearing blue contacts. Because he's this Irish guy that was like, the driver for.
Yeah. It's also
some
too
mob
like
guys.
when they brought Skywalker back, it looked a little AI.
In the Mandalorian one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one looked very fake.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the Princess Leia at the end of the.
Oh God.
At the end of the, what did they do? Was that Rogue One or prequels or?
One of them that was so bad, I was just like, I gotta.
Yeah.
I yelled at the screen.
Yeah, that one was real bad. That looked very fake.
Was that the one with Laura Dern in it, where Leia was floating out in space?
No.
Oh God, that one made me scream. Yeah.
No, I feel like it was maybe it was like the Ben Kenobi series.
Oh.
Remember that Ben Kenobi series? At the end of it, they had that. It was what was it? Rogue One, where at the end of it, because remember how Star Wars starts?
Yeah.
With Princess Leia's ship getting captured, and then they break through it, and the stormtroopers and Darth Vader comes into the the little ship, and they showed it from the other point of view in Rogue One. Because the guys, they had the hard drive with the schematics for the Death Star. They hand it to the one guy and the door is closed, and the next guy and then the door is closed and the stormtroopers are coming. And then Darth Vader, was it one of those shows showed that scene with Darth Vader coming in and just fucking like wasted people.
Oh yeah.
Which was pretty badass.
Yeah.
I can't remember. They're all blended together. Was it Rogue One?
I think it might have been Rogue One at the end.
Was it Mandalorian?
It was one of those. But either way,
because Rogue One, it's right there.
But they de-aged Carrie Fisher.
It looked terrible.
It looked really terrible. But that was the beginning of that technology.
Yeah, because I saw people on the internet like 2 weeks later popping out better versions of it.
Yeah.
Using that deep fake stuff, which The deepfake stuff is probably just AI, early AI from back then.
I mean, if we could do that, you know, I mean, early cell phones, you could put a dog face on you, you know.
Speaking of that, I saw a piece of video. Apparently there's some sort of awards show, and they had Bella Ramsey, you know, from The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
They put Shane Gillis's face on her.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
I have seen stills of the shorts, or not moving, but I've seen a picture of that. Somebody made a meme out of it.
Yeah, it's funny and sort of disturbing.
Yeah, they do kind of, yeah.
I don't get the joke, but it was just weird looking.
Yeah. Yeah, the de-aging process on film. Yeah, by time we get to them making the new Lord of the Rings, I'm sure it'll be fine. It already is. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, they do have all the footage from 20-some years ago, those guys, which that's always been the thing. Like, the de-aging they did on Michael Douglas at the beginning of, what was it, Ant-Man, or the second Ant-Man movie?
Yeah.
Looks great. You can hardly notice. So it is possible to do that sort of stuff, especially if the actors we're dealing with, we've got footage of them from years ago that they can feed into the computer to train it.
They also, there's rumors of, like, I think Arnold signed a deal for Terminator.
Oh, you know, he's doing Conan.
Oh, is it Conan?
King Conan movie.
Okay, all right. Well, he's kind of old and wrinkly now. What are they going to...
But it's King Conan. So remember in Conan, they showed him as an old man sitting on the throne, and they go, oh, but that was a tale for another day, right?
Right.
So I don't know what they're going to be doing with it. Like, it could be that he's just going to be in a little bit of it here and there, but the main bulk of the movie is going to be like his son or his grandson or something.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? So they may just have him like bookending, you know.
Maybe, yeah.
Wrapping up the official Conan
or
story.
Like an AI. I don't know.
Yeah, or they could do a full de-aging and tell his story of what happens after. But I mean, that'd be real expensive.
Yeah, but all you need is the body, and then just put his face on somebody else's body, really. You know?
Unless they do like a full body AI scan, because they've got all the footage from the original movie back in '82.
Yeah. That's where I think shit's going. I don't know. We'll see.
It's doable, but yeah, those should be interesting coming down the pipe movies.
A lot of stuff. But it's always the reheating the nachos on the same fucking deal.
It is. And, you know, the thing is, I know it's a monetary thing, and they don't want to roll the dice and risk all the money on something.
Yeah.
And the reason that everything's so expensive that they can't take a chance these days is because of all the visual effects and stuff like that.
True. But, yeah. But I know. Yeah, there's talk of like, oh, okay, you know, like everyone's like, why don't they make a new Starship Troopers? You know, it's like, well, you know, I don't know. You can't reheat the nachos on certain things. Certain things can't be, you know, like you could never make another Weird Science. You know, you'd never make another Ferris Bueller. You know, things like that. Just, you know, Back to the Future ain't happening.
No, and they shouldn't.
It would be blasphemous to try to get a new Michael J. Fox in there like a young kid. Like, oh, let's get Timothée Chalamet, and you know, and be like, oh, stop it. You know.
Yeah, and what if they do go for that darker tone that Eric Stoltz was trying to do on the first one?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, no, don't make it.
We're having old Eric Stoltz playing Doc.
Oh my God, yeah, that'd be funny. Come around full circle.
Yeah, right. Oh, God.
Yeah, it'd be definitely don't try and do that, especially not with Back to the Future. I mean, that's a really good movie.
But then there's things that they kind of took to the next new generation, like Ghostbusters, they kind of, okay.
Right.
They made a lateral move. It's not better, it's just more the same with a new, freshy feel.
We got to watch that second one.
Yeah, we got to watch that second one. And the first one, I was all right with it. Even, you know, they had Finn Wolford from Stranger Things, and, you know, like,
the girl in it's real good.
Yeah. I liked it. I didn't find it offensive at all, you know.
No.
And they gave us enough. They put Ernie and them in there, and there was just enough to tantalize you from the old stuffs to wean you into the new.
Which I did see recently, the remake with female Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
It did not work.
No. I know. What a shame they wasted Melissa McCarthy in that. You know,
and they wasted Kristen Wiig. She's playing the straight role.
Yeah.
And they wasted what's her face, Kate McKinnon.
Right, they wasted her.
She's just doing a goofiness. Leslie Jones is just in there yelling the whole time.
Yeah, yelling and screaming and carrying on and overpowering everybody.
The only thing that was kind of funny, yeah, really overpowering everybody. The only thing that was kind of funny was they hired Chris Hemsworth just because he's pretty to look at to be the secretary.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny because he keeps going like, the lights are flashing and the phone's making noise. What do I do? You know, and they're like, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
That was kind of funny. But the whole, ghost busting story and all that was like, talk about reheating the nachos. Like, was that the same plot? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, just a role reversal version.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it recently and
there's nothing.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, how did this get made? Well, you know why it got made, but.
Well, yeah, money grab.
Yeah, but the new version with Finn Wolfhard, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not reinventing what was done, but it's sort of like, continuing the story or adding on to it sort of thing.
Yeah, lateral move. It didn't blow it away. Well, yeah, it didn't blow me away. It wasn't great, but it was pretty all right. Yeah, I wasn't annoyed. That was cool. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
We got to go.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Next week is going to be 99. We're one away from 100. If you got any ideas what we should do for the 100 and beyond, let us know. Maybe write it in the comments down there, guys, because that would be kind of cool if you guys had a good idea, like, oh, I think we should change the backdrop, or I think Aaron should stand up, or I think we should put a TV around Mike, or I think Mike should, I don't know, put on fairy wings. I don't know. You got an idea? Give us an idea what we should do. Anything you want us to add or take away, we're all ears, guys. We're all ears.
Cool. Thanks for watching all the way through. You guys are the cool kids. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Shoot us an email. Say hi. You see the email address on screen. Visit our merch store. We got cool merch and stuff like that. We've got hats, T-shirts, gloves, scarves, socks, underwear. Got Lucky Juarez. What's Lucky Juarez? We got T-shirts.
T-shirts.
And we got the Mr. Furley tote bag.
Yeah.
For the full collectors.
And again, we got, I think, a Lucky Juarez water jug or like a tumbler.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a little expensive, though.
That's fun.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool, guys. We'll see you next week.